Hi, welcome back to Wine Mastery. Really pleased to see you back. We are going to taste a wine that's been recommended by a viewer. Now, I wasn't sure if I got exactly the same wine as him, but it's called Barón de Ley is the winemaker, and the gentleman, please forgive me if I get this pronunciation wrong, at Muka. Do you think that's close? Let us know if I've got it wrong. I apologise if we have.
Muka, yeah. I'd say Muka.
So you see his handle down the bottom here. Thanks very much for commenting and saying that we should give this particular wine a try. Now, it is a Rioja, John.
Rioja, my favourite, as we all know.
And we're going to taste it in just a trife. So this particular bottle we got from Tesco's. I believe they do have their own label. This is a Tesco Finest. So I'm assuming the taste will be similar to their own brand, obviously produced in the same vineyard, so it's going to have some similar characteristics. So if you see the label, which you'll probably only see in countries where Tesco's have a presence. But anyway, the Barón de Ley are, I imagine, sort of all over the world. So, it is a Rioja, your favourite wine. My
favourite wine indeed, so yeah. I'm really looking forward to this, giving it a go. Somebody's recommended it for us.
So I'm just trying to remember how, I think £10.50.
Okay, good stuff.
So, you know, it's not, it's a Reserva, so it's a good price for a Reserva.
For a Reserva, it's excellent.
Yeah.
What's the vintage, do we know?
2020, I believe.
There we go.
Yeah.
Can't knock that.
So here we are in 2025. I mean, you could be watching this in 35, but 2025, yeah, so it's had time to mature. It's had minimum 16 months in a bottle, we understand. Mm-hmm. Let's get to it.
So look at that colour on there. Oh, so the colour is...
Oh.
Coming up.
Well, that's just a sort of technical...
a little technical issue.
Yeah, just a little technical issue.
So, that's going really purple, really down into the brown edges there.
Yes.
And that's with the aging, isn't it? That's how you get there.
Yeah.
It
looks nice, doesn't it?
It looks like something I would enjoy.
It looks classy. Or, as they would say in North England, classy.
It is classy, that's what it's classy. Oh.
Oh, that says a lot, actually. That seems quite sort of sophisticated, multi-layered.
It smells like It smells like I'm not getting the usual oak and leather.
I'm getting a fraction of what I thought you would see as leather.
I'm getting more like those saurine loaves.
Yes.
Do you remember that? That with the
remember them? I bought one 2 weeks ago.
There you go. It's got that kind of raisiny richness.
Yeah. It's sort of like a malted smell as well. Yeah.
Unusual.
Yeah, it's unusual. Would you recognise that as a Rioja?
No, I wouldn't. I'm not getting oak. I'm not getting leather. But that's something. I mean, I'm enjoying it just as much as I would a Rioja. I'm getting that. This was the earth is raisin. What's that remind you of? What's that? What?
I said, don't tell him I've tasted. I forgot myself.
Let's have a taste.
Okay. Nice mouthfeel.
Very nice mouthfeel.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that's what that wine's about.
Very bold.
I'm not overly engaging with the flavour just yet. What I'm saying is that, like you said, the mouthfeel silky, smooth. Takes
full, really full.
Flavour-wise, that sultana kind of saurine loaf which we spoke about before.
Yes.
I must say, do you remember when you said? When you used to go for a curry and you get a Peshwari naan.
Oh yeah.
With that, like.
Yeah.
There's a doughiness there, which all just leads towards a linking in.
And the length is very reasonable, and it does phase into different tastes as you wait. So still have that taste.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
The taste, I would say is okay. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. It's okay. I'm all right with that. But for me, it's the mouthfeel that takes it to that next level.
Yeah.
That little.
Yeah.
Again, that silkiness.
Almost on its own, you think you know it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
You know, wine's so brilliant. You know.
Yeah, it's the whole experience, isn't it? And sometimes you're right. Sometimes certain facets of it. You know, like you can get a wine that really, really smells, and you'd actually say, you know, the nose is really beautiful, and you just buy it just to smell it, and you know, the actual taste isn't as good, but
you appreciate that part of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I completely agree. That is a beautiful bit of wine. How 10.50. Yeah, I wouldn't argue with that.
I mean, to say it's a Rioja Reserva, £10.50. Is a very good price.
Yeah, for the amount of time you paid for that to be laid in a barrel, laid in a bottle before they even release it.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's an excellent price. I mean, but at the end of the day, the price doesn't matter. It's whether you like it, I think, within reason. It's whether you like it or not. I can't actually detect. I'm getting a little bit cherry. You mentioned raisins, and I get the bread that you mentioned, Kashmiri naan. Which comes back to the raisin sultana sort of taste.
All together.
Maybe blackcurrant.
I'm not getting a bit. You know, once your head's fixed on something, you know.
It's really difficult to take your focus away from that. Yeah. Very nice though. I mean, you know, for £10.50.
Taste of the wine?
Yeah, it's a very tasty wine. Pairing.
Well, I know immediately what I'd put with that.
Go on, tell me.
With that, it'd be Cave Gruyère.
Cave Edge.
Gruyère. Can't go wrong. I recommend it with a lot of wines, but I know for a fact when I'm having a nice Rioja, Cave Gruyère into tiny little blocks like peanut-sized chunks, a bowl of that, and a good book, living the dream. Yeah,
I'm actually thinking that this. I mean, I'm taking back to my memories of sort of in Spanish bars and just having tapas with this, and particularly sort of meats, different, you know, sort of like hams and the like.
Yeah.
And maybe some what's that potato stuff they have in the sort of spicy tomato sauce. Anyway, I can't remember what it's called, but you know, I think that for me, a tapas, a mixture of tapas would, you know, especially with some meats. Would be to like meat some
like
bread.
a little charcuterie board.
Yeah. I think that would go down well.
I'm with you on that one, John.
Okay, so shall we move to the scoring?
Oh yes, scoring. Okay, for me, not 100% recognisable as a Rioja, but that's by the by. A little bits in there. Also, the price, the age, the flavour. Would I get that again? Yes, I would definitely. So I'm going to score it at. I'll go with that one.
And I'm going to go 84.
81.
Okay, and I think that what pushed me up to 84 was the price at £10.50. I thought, you know, if it had been sort of like £12.50 or £13-14,
you think twice, but no, I thought, and my thinking was perhaps I was overshadowed by my relationship with Rioja.
Yeah,
you know, the kind of thing. It wasn't exactly Rioja-esque, but still,
it's a nice wine.
Yeah,
and £10.50, and that mouthfeel is absolutely gorgeous.
Spot on.
Spot on. Yeah, spot on. Okay, so guys, if you get an opportunity to taste this, either Tesco's Finest or their own brand, let us know what you think. You know, if you agree with our scorings, our pairings, let us know. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribe. Tick the little bell, and that makes sure that as soon as we publish a new video, you will be notified. Until the next time, guys, when we hope we will be tasting another delicious wine. Chin chin.
Chin chin.